minute on the starting line at Indianapolis Raceway Park. This is the showdown of the Big Bud Shootout. Bruce Larson is in the far lane. In the near lane, John Force. The advantage went to Force in the previous round by 6,000ths of a second. We're dealing with race cars running over 270 miles an hour. The final staging procedures completed. And Force has another blower explosion. This time the car is on fire. Down the racetrack he goes. He attempts to burn off speed, gets close to the guardrail. The car continuing to burn. The cockpit filling up with smoke as John Force tries to get that car stopped. The in-car camera just dissolved into nothingness as the flames hit it. Force trying to get the emergency hatch open on the roof. He does. He comes up out of the cloud of smoke, pulls off his gloves, and starts to get off the race car. He appears to be okay, but incredibly, looks like he's taking his time. Now he is helped off the top of the burning car as the fire truck arrives on the scene. Let's go back and replay and live it once again. As John Force neared the finish line, at that exact moment, the supercharger let go. He rode out that burning ball of flame all the way to the end of this very lengthy racetrack. From inside the car, you have an opportunity to see just what John Force coped with. There was the explosion, and here came the fire. Continuing well over a half a mile into the shutdown area, John Force was battling his race car in the flames all the way. The fire consumed our onboard camera. You know how hot it had to be as Force fought back with all the talent and skill he had. As the car neared the end of the racetrack, he was able to get it stopped. He got out under his own power and is okay.
John Force crawls out of a blazing inferno to celebrate winning the Big Bud Shootout with John Gardella, one of the people that have been behind this team. Force,
keep it off the fence.
you might have just spent 50 to win 50.
Was that good or what? Yeah. Okay. I only bumped the guardrail once. It's okay. You're okay, man. I used the fire bottles. Good driving. All right. You got him this time. And I had my foot out her when she blew. Tell him to do the same thing.
John, you've been living with this threat of fire every run for 2 races.
Exciting, ain't it? Hey, scary. The only thing I was worried about, you know, I got a brand new car here sitting in Perdome's shop, but I didn't want to use it. This thing's just a real hellraiser, and I couldn't get it off the fence. It was right on the fence. I only touched her once. It didn't get into the chassis. NHRA and their deal saved us. Bud Shootout, Castrol, Jolly Rancher, Wax Shop, Easy Wider. We're earning our paychecks. And he's got enough money to buy blowers.
Well, David, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm done down here.
Steve, one day John Force may run out of race cars in parts, but he'll never run out of adrenaline or words.